What's going on, guys? Today we're going to do a little bit of work without Pat because he's not here. So I haven't been in a bunch of videos because I've been working on the next phase of the Sharky's project, even though she hasn't been running yet. But I figured to go ahead and show it off. So we got a bunch of parts right here. Yes, that is an intercooler and blow off and wastegate and fuel injectors and a pump. And there's an FT550 sitting there, and a bunch of piping, and a turbo, and brakes and stuff like that to make it stop. So anyway, we're gonna start working on it and see how far we can get today. I think I'm gonna start with this pretty new K-Tune master and slave cylinder. I'm gonna go ahead and put those on because right now she doesn't shift, and I need to find out if it's the master, slave, or if it's actual transmission. What's up, B? You look so happy. As you're working on the car, you want to get in it? He just likes to sit. Alright, so I'm an idiot. Yesterday, I tried to explain what was going on while I was still in time lapse. So, this used to live, trying to do this one-handed, right here in the slave cylinder. That ball end is actually supposed to sit in this cup. Sorry. And it was turned around, but anyway, this thing's a leaky little slave cylinder. That's where all the pressure was going.
All right, so we're going, we're upgrading again. So that means
Going back to the stuff we had.
yeah. So that means all this cable and everything that we added. This whole bracket can come off. We don't even need any of that bracket anymore. And then it goes up in through that this little grommet hole and on out. And so we're gonna just eliminate all of that, and we'll probably use that hole for something at some point, but we're not really too worried about that. Michael, I think he has an idea for it already. So but we have to do some stuff here because we want to get the exhaust off, because if you didn't see the post, it's pretty nice. It's really thick, but we have to move a lot of stuff out of the way in order to get this to go in there though. And as you can see, it's gonna be a tight fit. So the turbo is gonna sit right here, and the heater lines are in the way. The fuel lines are technically in the way. Probably gonna want to run those in a different route. We got some more line coming in though, because right now what we have is CPE lined, or well, rubber in there, so we can't really run E85 with that. It'll just degrade it. And so what we got to do is we actually have to get the new line in, so we can reuse the fittings and everything. That's no problem. But yeah, in order to get this, we'll take that motor mount loose at the bottom, and we'll probably take the intake manifold off, to be honest, because that'll give us the room for it to come forward, and that'll be able to, then we'll be able to get the exhaust off. And yeah, we'll probably just cut the exhaust loose at the bottom down there, because where we're going, it's going to be slightly different, I think. I don't know if it's going to go out that same exhaust system.
I don't know yet.
Yeah, we haven't figured that. We might unbolt it. It's not like it's held together. That we just put it back together. So. All right, so for us to do this here, it's going to be a bit challenging, but we're going to have to modify. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all aren't even looking at it. Oh, now you are. So you got the outlet.
This is our outlet.
Yep.
This is a vent. So I think we're going to figure out where the line's going to come in at, and we're either going to tap here or we're going to tap here. As we take the cap off, when we change the pump out, we're just going to drill a hole, tap it for a fitting, connect a hose to the fitting, drop it to the bottom of the tank, and run a return and a regulator off of the firewall.
As you can tell, people, it is getting cold here.
Yes.
It's only October. Dang it! It snowed a little bit already. But that's okay. It's not gonna stop us.
No.
We got a lot of work to do this winter.
Yes, we do.
So, but that's the plan for the fuel system. They do have like a $1,000 set that you can get that has the return line and everything like that. But that's not our style. So our style is to just make it work.
Make it work.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna do some karaoke tonight, huh?
I might get you to catch it so we can set it over there.
You got people coming over or something?
No, just me and my friends. I only got 2 friends.
You and me and Michael?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've only got 2
I like
friends.
that you guys are like, are we doing karaoke tonight?
We heard you trying to goad us into it last night.
I
I
tempted you. I tempted you.
I wasn't doing it tonight that night, but tonight maybe.
You got tempted.
I was
Officially
tempted.
tempted.
I
Yeah,
was
just like
tempted.
aura, just glow, Jordan. Yeah, it's like heavenly. Wow, and then it went away. You're no longer heavenly. Wow, it was like that. It was
Alright, this
amazing.
thing's heavy.
Okay, well,
We ready?
yeah.
Alright, so we hacked up the old exhaust and got it out of there. Because I'm lazy and didn't want to move the motor.
And then we're gonna see if this is gonna fit.
Yeah, this thing's heavy.
See that bracket right there as well. Might be in the way, but. Where do I gotta go? Let me see here.
Might have to put the camera down for a second.
Hang on.
There we go. Alright, I'm going to have to get you to get a bolt on that other side.
Alright, well, let me put this down, guys. Just let me hold on, just hold it there for half a second. So it looks like this is all gonna fit. Let me get my light.
I can't believe this is going to work.
Yeah, so it looks like it's actually gonna fit. And then there's not really, I mean, it's got a lot of space. It's not even the
You're going to have to move that down.
Yeah, that's gonna have to do some adjusting. Well, we can take care of that. And then the turbo is gonna sit. It's gonna be really close to that, all that stuff. But we can figure that out. So, but yeah. All right. Let me put this down and help him out. That's what everybody else does. We're gonna have some issues with the lines, maybe.
I'm not sure yet.
We can bend that line out of the way from this part. I've been mine all the way all the time. If it comes down to it. Might have to go with bolts too. And oh wait. Uh-oh. I mean, a heater blanket, you know?
Yeah, and I might bend this line around and away some.
Yeah.
Up and over.
And then get some sort of heat shroud on it too as well.
Yeah, but that'll work.
You need some bolts. Where are the bolts at?
Over here.
I'll let you grab it. You know that.
What is it hitting?
Let me get light out.
Oh, it is hitting this line.
Yeah.
Oh, this is that plastic shit.
You would think it is, but it's actually metal. But yeah, once you tighten it down, it'll move out of the way.
Yeah.
Or we can probably get it. We'll loosen it up right there, and we can swing it just a little bit more. You know, so we loosen. I'm sorry, I wouldn't use it. So we'll probably loosen it right there at that connection. Swivel it back a little bit, and then yeah, put a magnet to it.
Straighten this bend and this bend a little.
Because if it's magnetic, then it's metal. Wait,
I don't have a magnet on me.
Yeah, we'll test that in a little bit. But,
Sometimes I do.
but because if we can bend it, then that'd be great. But man, that looks. That looks good. Like that looks really freaking good.
It's not even clocked yet.
That doesn't matter. Yeah, we still gotta obviously gotta clock it, but so. Wow, that looks freaking great. It looks freaking wow. That is some good placement right there. That header. Where'd you get that header from?
Mad Hornets.
Mad Hornets.
So
He wasn't sure about it at first, but yeah, they are legit, and they sent it out, and
it is a nice manifold.
It is a really nice manifold. I'm quite pleased with it.
Yeah, same here.
So he's gonna go ahead and clock it so we can figure out like exactly where we want everything. And
tighten
but
up.
man, that is thumbnail. Got it clocked the right way. Got the oil feed up top, pretty much straight up and down. And then yeah, it looks like it's gonna fit just fine. Can still get a little air filter on there. Come out there. And it's gonna go down through the intercooler, back around, and then back up to here. Or it could also change, and what it'll end up doing is coming down into the intercooler, and then it'll go through the intercooler, and then come back out over here, and then just go right over here.
I'm
But
not 100% sure yet.
yeah, we got enough cold side to go all the way around and come back this way, so it's probably going to be the way it goes the first time. It's not like we're going to be generating a whole lot of boost with this just yet, but eventually
I have a very cheap kit to figure out what kind of tubing and piping that I'm going to need for this thing.
yeah, and then so we also, one other thing we need to look at, Michael, is so we're also going to be moving these things down, like we said, because the blow-off valve sits right there, or well, wastegate sits right there, and it's probably going to occupy all of that region right there.
Yeah.
So
We'll see what happens.
Then we get to figure out that it might not have heater, but it's not like it drives in the wintertime anyway. So
Yeah.
what do you need the heater for? You know, so it might just end up blocking that off, and then blocking that port off, and being like whatever, you know.
Yeah.
So
It might just be what it's going to be.
yeah. But I think that's gonna do it for this video.
Yeah.
So
It's mounted. We'll show you when it's finished.
yeah. So thank you guys. Later.
Peace.